You don't need to give power of attorney. You don't need to do all these lawful things. It's so much easier, living in the country where your child has died. So I hope the process gets better for people that live abroad, that are United States citizens, that it's easier, because it was difficult when they were saying, well, just send the money through MoneyGram or do this and give power of attorney here or do that. So if you don't have a reliable contact or trustworthy contact, it's very difficult to do those types of things when there's a death abroad. So I hope that there will be changes made for, United States citizens choosing to live abroad. There are a lot of veterans that do choose to live abroad, and the process is very difficult. VA, veterans assistance, like those types of things, medical care, difficult living abroad, because a lot of times the veterans assistance hospitals abroad are very far from where the veterans choose to live, where they can afford. So anyways, I'm hoping to make some positive changes for those choosing to live abroad. Good American citizens that, just choose a different life or a different lifestyle. Anyways, I'm going to continue to fervently pray for those who choose to use recreational drugs in the United States of America, because I do not believe that the drug dealers or syndicates care what they're putting in your recreational drugs, those who reside in the United States of America. The care is profit over people, and I don't believe in profit over people. So Godspeed to the good. I was born and raised in the United States of America, and I want you all who are choosing to use recreational drugs to stop, but if you choose not, I don't know how you can be careful. Every time you choose to do so, you take a chance. On your life. And if there was a coming back, after one dies, I haven't seen it yet. And I'm pretty old, so this is what it looks like if you choose to use recreational drugs and have an accidental overdose or whatever the case may be. And then you leave behind people that truly love you, truly care about you. It's painful for them. So those that are alive choosing to use recreational drugs, I don't know how careful you can be taking a chance with your life. But I'm going to pray for the good that seem to find something in using recreational drugs, because I would hope that your parents care deeply about you and love you so very much that they would be crying just as I am. That your husband or your wife, your children, that they love you so very much, that you would think about that before your next dose, I will never regret the life that my daughter chose. Because life is difficult, and I do understand that. At my age, I do understand that. So I kept in close touch with her. So did the rest of her immediate family as best they could. I knew where her heart was, and I knew why she didn't come out to see me. And I'll always respect her for that. So, to those that knew her, those that were touched by her in every way, just as I am and eternally shall be, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. No matter what you've done in life, there's forgiveness, and your choice to change if you've ever done anything. From the smallest thing in your mind you can think of to the biggest thing in your mind that you can think of that you think is unforgivable. There is forgiveness in our Lord Jesus Christ. I promise you that. And there is forgiveness in your heart, As long as you have that remorse, find that love for yourself, because that's so very important, to find love within yourself, for yourself, and to seek God's guidance in everything you do. Morning till evening, pray as many times as you need to. It's a personal choice and experience with our Lord Jesus Christ. You share that with nobody else. And all the judgments and all the people that treat you as if you're different or you're lost or anything, that you could think of that's negative, let that go and just always choose to do what's right. What's right for you, your health, and well-being. Because you can make a difference in the world by your presence in the lives of others and to be present in your own life. So I urge you, to have a good, solid relationship with yourself. Over and above what people think, over and above, finances, over and above what you possess, like materialistic items. Because those things don't make you who you are. No matter where you are in life, I will always hope that you reach for better for yourself. But to be of a good and solid moral character is more important than anything, aside from having a place to rest, sleep, food, basic needs. Good moral character is so very important, and to have love for yourself. Because everybody's reaching for love somewhere else, Love for yourself, love for God, trust in God, seeking God's guidance, your intuition to do what is right over what is wrong. Keep that always. Is what anybody else thinks of you. How people judge you is not important. It's the things that you do in truth and in faith with the belief in yourself and the belief in our Lord Jesus Christ. And if you don't believe, then surely you believe in good moral character, laws that keep peace, you know, and your inner power to choose to do what is right always. So, thank you for listening, whoever watches this, and Godspeed to the good. Make the right choices, and remember, even if you think nobody loves you at some point in time, you feel alone, you're probably right. Sometimes you're alone. But it doesn't mean that you're not important. You're the most important person in your life. And you're always, always going to be important and loved by God. Our Lord Jesus Christ never leaves your side. Thank you for listening.